Hey guys, it's Arissa. Welcome back to my channel. Happy December. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving weekend if you celebrate. I'm officially in the Christmas spirit. I decorated the tree today and I have some of my grandmother's homemade ornaments up there that I've had for years. So I'm happy to be able to have this in the background. For the first time, I've never really had a big tree like this in the background. I used to have a little tree and I'm really digging the big tree in the back. And today I'm looking forward to this because I have 5 lipstick brands that I truly love and want to talk about. They seem to all kind of look the same. I would say Steven might think that they all look the same, but I know that they are all very different. So if you're on the same page as me, then you'll understand. But they're all pretty much in that same nude, neutral pink color family, so it might get a little bit boring for some of you who are not a fan of those. With that said, if you have any other shades from these brands that you recommend, I would love to hear about them in a comment below, or any other brands that I'm not talking about today. If you want to share those too, I'd love to hear it. This first brand is a classic. It's been talked about for so many years on my channel, and this particular shade has been around for a long time, and this is Revlon Primrose. So this is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick. It's in the cream formula, and that is the one that I like the most from this brand. I'm not a big fan of the matte formula. I really like the cream. So Primrose is a blue-toned pale pink, and I haven't been wearing this a lot lately because I go for something a little bit more understated and nude these days. But this is a beautiful light pink shade if you're into that. And sometimes I do want to brighten up the face, especially in the spring and summer. I think this is a beautiful shade. What I love about the Super Lustrous line is they have so many shades to choose from. I mean, really, there is something for everyone. And this is the one in particular that I started using years ago, and it just really stuck with me. My runner-up in this brand is going to be Sassy Mauve. So Sassy Mauve is another one that I picked up a few years ago, and this is a new one that I repurchased. This is perfect for this time of year, for fall, for winter. I think it's a beautiful shade. The cream formula really is extremely comfortable. I just really recommend the Super Lustrous Cream lipsticks, especially. I just really like these particular shades. I mean, there are some others that I could talk about that I have over here. Love That Red is another one that's like a really bright pink that's almost a red. Next up is Milani Matte. So I'm not just saying Milani in general, although they do have great lipsticks. I specifically love the Milani Matte lipsticks. So this one right here is my favorite. This is Matte Naked. I have repurchased this now, like this is my 3rd tube, I think. And this is the classic nude for me. It's a little bit deeper. I'd say this is My Lips But Better color. And the thing about these mattes is there's a little bit of a waxy texture to it, so I could see how some people might not like that because it's not a true matte. Although it looks matte, when you press your lips together, there's still some creaminess going on, which is kind of that waxy feel. And I actually like that because it makes this matte lipstick a lot more comfortable. So Matte Naked is my favorite. And then the runner-up here is very similar, but it's just a little bit deeper. So I think a lot of deeper skin tones would love this one. And this is Matte Beauty. I talked about this in one of my fall color series videos. So this one's a little bit more of a brown, it's deeper, I'd say it's a little bit warmer. Another beautiful color. Same thing with this one too, the matte formula is great. The one matte lipstick that I did not like from Milani is Matte Innocence. That one is a lighter pale nude, and to me that one was a little bit too drying. So if that worked for you, let me know, but otherwise I like the other ones. They have a really beautiful red, which is called Matte Iconic, that I have over here as well. But these two are my favorites, of course, because I tend to love the nude shades. I think Matte Beauty is beautiful for a deeper matte neutral for this time of year, and then Matte Naked is just great all year round. Matte Naked is the shade that I will put on my lips anytime I want to just have some color. I know that it's not going to make my lips look extra dry or anything. It camouflages everything. It goes on smoothly. I really recommend Matte Naked. The next brand I'm talking about is Flower Beauty. I just got into Flower Beauty in 2018 thanks to your recommendations, and I'm really loving the lipsticks from this brand. and I can't really say if I prefer the mattes or the creams in this one because I honestly haven't used them enough to really know this, but my favorite color is a cream lipstick, and then the runner-up I'm talking about is a matte. I do think though I prefer the cream shade, but I definitely want to try more before I really say if I prefer the cream over the matte. But this one is called Spiced Petal, and this is another classic nude shade. It has a little bit more of a peachiness compared to Matte Beauty over here. Such a good formula. It's so comfortable. Oh, and going back to scents, because I know that's important to some people. So this one does not have a scent. The Revlon Super Lustrous Lipsticks don't have a scent. And then the Milani Matte Lipsticks have a sweet, almost like a baked good, a cookie, or a cupcake kind of scent. And then my runner-up Flower Beauty lipstick, and when I say runner-up, I mean I only have two, but I do also really like this one, so I think it's fine to say it's a runner-up. And this is Naked Blush, which is a matte lipstick. It's very matte compared to the cream formula, but the color itself is very similar. Really the only difference is the fact that one is cream and one is matte. I can't really tell much of a difference. I would say like Naked Blush, yeah, Naked Blush is a little bit more pink. So if you have other shades that you want to recommend for me, I would really appreciate it. I forgot what the one is called, but it's like something cinnamon. I forgot what it is, but I think it's a little bit more of a nude. I do want to try that one. But yeah, overall, I'm really liking Flower Beauty. I also enjoy their lip liner. Now we're getting into the higher end lipsticks, and this brand right here is Charlotte Tilbury, and specifically it is her Matte Revolution lipsticks. These are so awesome, and my favorite one is the one I've been wearing throughout this video, which is Pillow Talk. I've been loving her lip liner in Pillow Talk. I finally got the lipstick. I love her matte formula because they are still so comfortable to wear. I know some people are okay with the drier matte lipsticks just because of the staying power, and you know, as long as your lips look good, you're okay with it feeling a little bit dry because, hey, it's gonna hang on for a long time. But for me, I don't think it's worth it. I have particularly dry lips, so it's not doing me any favors if the formula is extremely drying. So that's what I love about these. They're comfortable. You still get the matte look, but it's not so bad when you're wearing it throughout the day. I'd say aside from the Milani Matte Naked, this is my other favorite lipstick. And then the runner-up I'm talking about, it's actually not really fair because this is not available anymore. It was a limited edition shade from the Nordstrom anniversary sale earlier this year, but I at least wanted to talk about another color to show you guys that there is some consistency going on here. I also love this one, and this is called Rose Kiss. It's more of like a neutral with some red, and it's kind of warm. So yeah, these are both beautiful colors. I really like this one as well. And these kind of have a vanilla scent to it. It's actually very similar to MAC lipsticks if you're familiar. So yeah, the more that I'm swatching now, you can kind of see the trend here of what kind of shades I enjoy. But these Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks are great. And then the final brand here is Bite Beauty. If you guys need to get into some type of high-end lipstick, Bite Beauty is a good way to go because they have so many colors and they're just awesome. And this one is the Bite Beauty AMUSE BOUCHE lipstick. And my go-to color, or at least the one that I want to talk about first, is Sake. It smells like fruit. And this is the shade right here. So it's a plummy mauve, great for the winter. I'd say this is like a very beautiful winter neutral. And I just love how creamy these are. They feel so extremely comfortable. And I just really love the Bite Beauty lipstick. I finally started picking up the full-size versions because before I only had the double-ended or like the mini version from different samples or the holiday kits. Those are still really good ways to try out the Bite Beauty lipstick. So if you see that $25 4-piece Bite Beauty set for the holidays, that would be a good one to pick up. But yes, I've been loving Sake. And then the runner-up here is Honeycomb. This one is still extremely new to me, but already I'm loving the fact that it's a neutral that I could get on board with. This is the shade right here. This is a beautiful nude. This is like my perfect nude. So I'd say this is very similar to Milani's Matte Naked in terms of the shade, but it is a cream formula. They describe this as a high impact lipstick with dimensional shades, handcrafted to deliver extreme moisture, soft texture, and creamy wear. I definitely agree with the moisture, the creamy texture, the soft texture, and the creamy wear. It's so comfortable. So here are all the lipsticks I wanted to talk about today. I love all of these. I think that, see how it's all like a neutral color family, but they're all very different, or some of them are very different anyway. I'd love to hear from you guys which shades you guys love from these brands, or if you have any other brands that you recommend to others, leave them in a comment below. We can all share what we think of all these different lipsticks. Thank you guys for being so patient with me as I slowly get videos up on this channel. I of course want to continue putting videos up on this channel because I love it, but at the same time I'm trying to balance everything out going on in my life right now. I made a change at work. I'm working on something else now. I have a different position, so all of that's kind of been taking up a lot of my time and just like my headspace. So I'm slowly getting back into, you know, taking more photos on Instagram again and coming up with more video ideas. So if you have any more video ideas, please throw them at me. I would love to hear from you guys because that would definitely help. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.